Yo, what's good, everybody? How we doing? Sorry, just making sure everything is all set up here. Once again, make sure the music's going. Music looks good. Levels look good. Everything looks good. All right, I think we're good. So, how's everybody doing this evening? Have we taken any trades? Have we got any profits? As you can see, I haven't traded yet tonight. We're kind of like in a spot where there's a pretty big inflection point, I think, on the market here at like 670, and it feels like price just keeps getting pulled into it over and over and over again. So it might be another night of no trades for me. I think above 670, you're looking for longs. Below 670, you're looking for shorts. That's going to be my read on the night. So anything above 670, you're looking to buy dips. Anything below 670, you're looking to sell the rips, if that makes sense. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, Spencer. Who else is here? Harrison, Race to Wins, Corey the Scalper, Miss K, Pieter, Adam, Chris, Modern Family. How we doing, guys? Oh, geez, I got 2 bots in the stream. Oh my goodness. Where's Mason? Where is Mason? What's up, Diamond? How are ya? If the market ends up being kind of a stalemate tonight on the overnight, we might do something a little bit different. I might go through and show you guys exactly how I mark my levels at the beginning of every week. But we'll see if we get some movement tonight. What's up, Cosmos? What am I trading? I'm trading NQ. If those of you that are in the vertical format, feel free to click on the other live stream on my channel, the one that doesn't have the word mobile in the title. It's a lot better viewing experience, and that's where most people are hanging out at. What's up, Steven? How are you? We're kind of just sitting right on central pivot right now, just below 700. Like I said, that 670 to 690 area is going to be a good tell on what to expect the rest of the night. If we hold above this area, I'm anticipating longs. Below 670, obviously, I'm anticipating shorts back into like 570. So it looks like it could be pretty choppy in here. Hey, what's up, Lance? How are ya? Let me take a look at gold real quick. Yeah, gold's just kind of still floating around that 4,200 level. 4,200 to 4,240, it looks like. ES just rejected, it looks like. What is that? 68.70, 68.68, something like that. So ES looks like it might want back into... Oh, wow. Oh, man, it's such a tight little range on ES. Oh, I don't know. 68.56 looks like it's next to get traded. So a little more downside. Hey, there's Mason. Mason, it looks like we got 2 bots in the stream tonight. You got both Streamlabs bot and Nightbot. Okay. So it looks like NAS... See, ES has a little bit more room to the downside, I think. Whereas NAS is kind of at that spot. Is anybody in a position right now? Let me know. Or how are you guys trading tonight? I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little sleepy tonight. I'm a little sleepy. Oh, you're back at break even ferocity. Nice, nice. Tim, you took a W. Long on NQ. Nice. What's up, Kelly? How are you? I do think as long as we're like I said, as long as we're holding this 670 area, I want to say you're looking to buy dips. I just don't know if it wants to test 670 again first or not. Overall interest is still to the top side on NQ. You got much bigger blocks waiting up higher. Last week's high was sitting right up here at just shy of 870. Overall, I think when you zoom out and go to like a 30-minute chart, I know this looks messy right now, but I want to say this probably needs to get traded again before we see major downside. It doesn't have to happen that way, but this feels like this could be the start of the next leg up. Tilt had you on autopilot. Oh no, that's not good. That's not good, Lance. Yeah, guys, when you start feeling angry or emotional about your trading, I'm dead serious. Just shut the charts down, walk away, go do something else. MP, are my zones usually 20 points? Yeah, so my zones on NQ are always 20 points. They're always 20 points because it defines my risk. That's why I do it. I keep it simple so that there's something visible there. So they're always 20 points. Yeah, Lance, it happens. Like, it happens to all of us. We've all been there. I still have tilt days. Race to win. Yeah. Like, if you, that's exactly it. You did it right. Race to wins. Actually, now, you take a loss or two right off the bat. It's usually a good sign that you're just not seeing the market clearly, and you should probably step away. Today was pretty nice for me. I'm not gonna lie. I traded for like an hour today. Made a little over 1,600 on 2 accounts. So 3,200, 3,300 on the day. Yeah, I mean, it all stems from developing a pre-market trading plan for me. Like, that's, I've noticed if I trade my plan more often than not, I'm right. Today my key level was 770, so it was up here. You can see the opening rip. You can see how we kind of ripped right into that going into the open, right? Price held, and I caught the long. And then on the downside, I was short from 750 and got out. Well, I got trailed out on the short side trade. It was pretty volatile on the way down, but yeah. Oh, nice, MP. Yeah, I'm glad you're finding value here. Like I said, you know, Matt, Rocket Scooter Matt, he's a smart guy. He knows what he's doing. He's a much better trader than I am. What's up, Adam? How are you? Teddy, so that has part to do with it. So, like, my pre-market trading plan definitely has a lot to do with the overnight action. Basically what I'm doing is I'm picking a level that I think could be like an inflection point, so to speak. Like, whether it's going to tell me whether the bulls still have control or whether the bears have control. So I'm picking that spot where I think either buyers or sellers are going to defend off the open. And then based on what happens around that level is how I execute. Johan, how do I know that? I don't know that with 100% certainty. Anybody that says they know with 100% certainty what's going to happen in the market is lying. A lot of factors can play in. You know, you never know when Trump's going to tweet something. You never know what news is going to drop. I don't know with 100% certainty what's going to happen. I realize that my pre-market trading plans might say otherwise sometimes, and a lot of people are shocked when they have access to them and they can see them each morning, because they seem to be right more than they're wrong. But I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen. That's why risk management is key, right? I do know that if certain things lined up, I know about what price is going to get traded if it goes in the direction that I want it to go. I know what the next level is, so that's how I have the ability to hold. But really, it just goes with watching the charts over time. I mean, eventually, after you watch the charts for 4 years, you know, I've been watching NQ for over 4 years. You kind of get a feel of how it likes to move and how it likes to react. But at the end of the day, it's just an educated guess. Like, every morning I have a trading plan. every single morning. I give all the people who have memberships access to my charts, my levels, my trade that I'm looking for to execute off the open, and targets for the trade. I actually caught both the long and the short today. My entries aren't always what they say on these trading plans. Sometimes I'm late to the game. Like today, I was a little bit late on the long side. Let's see here. See if I can find it. I think I took a screenshot. Yes, I took a screenshot of the long. So here's the long I took today. But you can see I was about 10 points late on the entry, but it's all because I had a pre-market plan. Right? We gave a little wick and reclaim of VWAP, got back above 790, and that's when I punched it. Instant winner. Spence, I'm a great trader. I don't know about a great trader. I feel like I'm profitable, yes, but I don't feel like I'm a great trader. I'm not out here putting up $1 million days or taking $1 million payouts, you know? Johan, you don't have any instinct? Are you feeling, Johan, are you feeling extremely emotional while you're trading? Are you feeling like nervous? Are you feeling anxiety? Because that all can play a factor in how you execute, you know? You think I make a lot of money, but I'm just too humble? I mean, I make a living. I'm profitable. I live comfortably, but I don't. I'm not. Yeah, I'm not loaded. I'm not super rich or anything like that. Look, guys, I found a strategy that works for me. It allows me to be patient. It allows me to execute a lot less frequently than some others. And it also, my strategy allows me to hold for big trades, right? I still have losers. I just usually am able to keep them, you know, in that $200 to $300 range when I have losers. So one winning trade makes that all back and then some. Never see my Lambo. No, I told you before. I drive a Jeep Grand Cherokee. I don't drive any Lamborghinis or Ferraris or anything like that. I drive a Jeep. Hey, what's up, Massive? How are you? Yeah, at the end of the day, it just all comes down to chart time, lessons I've learned over the years. I feel like I see, you know, that's why I trade NQ, because I feel like I have a good feel for what it's going to do. You know, I might go trade another symbol and might not trade it as well. I don't know. Like I said, occasionally I'll trade YM. I'll trade ES from time to time. But basically, I would say 95% of my trading is on NQ. 95%. That's the other thing, guys. This whole area up here, I just have 900 to 880 marked off because that's the top where I showed you earlier on the higher time frames here. That's these wicks. Really, this whole area from 900 down to like, I'm gonna say like 850 is probably all one giant sell area. Massive, I generally use Oh, wow, we got 2 massive. Okay, so team massive. I generally use minis. But I highly recommend anybody who's a beginner trader, start out on micros. It'll teach you how to scale in and scale out of positions. It'll also limit the damage that you incur starting out. You know, I highly recommend starting on micros. You know, 2 to 3 micros is plenty. You can do it. You can make a lot of money on 2 to 3 micros. And you can make your targets a lot bigger too. Turglass, how do I... Well, I mean, NQ, like, I make good money on NQ. I just feel like I see it better. Yeah, when it's really volatile, obviously you risk those, you know, 30, 40 point wicks and getting like slapped out of trades. The other things, I'm just so used to a faster moving symbol that like when I go to something that's a little bit slower, I find even myself, even though I like to hold for a long period of time, I find myself getting anxious in the trade, if that makes sense. I don't know why, because in Q it happens so fast. But even on NQ, there I have trades that I hold, like last Thursday I held a trade overnight. Yeah, Adam, props. Well, that's the catch-22 with props, right? Like they're giving you a low cost of entry and the ability to make money, but the rules make it very, very difficult. Like if you take somebody from that trades a personal account and a big personal account and you throw them in the prop space, more likely than not, they're going to fail because they can't trade under that tight of restrictions. Does that make sense? So like, you could probably find people on YouTube, even really good traders that trade a personal account. It's really, really difficult for them to adjust to the prop rules. And they eventually just usually end up giving up and stop trading props and go back to their personal account only, right? It's very difficult. It's very difficult, but it is a low cost of entry. It does implement good trading discipline and rules in order to be successful. So I think there's value there, right? And obviously the ability to scale and basically trade with more leverage than you would be able to in a personal account, right? Like you start a personal account with $4,000 or $5,000, you're pretty much stuck with 1 micro, 2 micros at most. You're not trading mini contracts. But yeah, like even really highly profitable traders that are good in their personal account will come over and try props, and they might trade well right off the bat, but eventually what's going to happen is, you know, they're going to want to give their trade more room to breathe because they're used to trading that with their bigger personal account and being able to go in $7,000-$8,000 worth of drawdown and be fine. But then you can't do that in the props. You just can't do it. You end up failing. You end up blowing up the account. Yeah, I've seen a lot of good traders, people that trade their personal accounts. They just can't deal with the prop rules. Mr. Games Paradise, no giveaways in a while. Yeah, I don't have any accounts to give away. Like I said, guys, those giveaways are all based on you guys using code West at the props that I do have affiliates with, you know. Just goes to show how much I don't make off of affiliates. You know. You know, those streamers that have giveaways all the time, they're making a ton of money. Like they're making a ton of money because that's how they do the giveaway accounts. It's all based on sales that are generated with your code. So those guys are making really good money. If they've got giveaways going on every day, they're making really good money. Yeah, Adam, trading the personal is way easier. You're right. You're right. I mean, especially if you're trading with a prop like Apex, where they've got like a spreadsheet of rules that you have to follow and a bunch of math that you have to do mid trade to stay within their rules. You know, it makes it very, very difficult to execute. Unless you trade like who does it really well? I think Trades by Matt does it pretty well. He's only targeting 10 points on the NAS. You know, copy trading 20 accounts. If you're always consistently targeting 10 points, you're going to be fine. But for how I trade, it's just not in my wheelhouse. I think it's about 40 pages at this point, Martin. Yeah, I mean, yeah, and then they'll make up rules sometimes to deny them. My goodness, the NAS just died on us. All right, let's do something different. My TPT is pretty good, but you still never get a payout because you're not good yet. You'll get there, brother. I promise. I promise. Oh no, Sensei. You saw that I made 700 and you promised yourself to never trade Asia. Oh no. I mean, Asia session is a different beast. Like, I'm still not used to it myself, right? Yes, you guys see consistent profitability, but I baited you into trading. Oh no, I'm sorry, Sensei. Some people are really good at it. I'm not really good with the slower movement. I'm much better with the fast moves. Much better. Much better. Yeah, Massive, I'm with you there on the 690. Oh, American pride. I can't even repeat that. Can't even repeat that. Well, I tell you what we're going to do. If we're going to be holding this area, I mean, I don't know. It feels like the Asia session could be a lot of sideways action. Guys, we do have FOMC on Wednesday, so I'm not anticipating any really big moves leading up into FOMC. I kind of think traders are just kind of waiting at this point because, you know, it's one good FOMC print away from being at all-time highs again. I do think that this is a 30-minute chart on NQ. I do think that if we flip back above this area, it's going to be a pretty quick launch to all-time highs. So to the top side, higher time frame, obviously. I think once you get back above this and are holding above this 900 area, I do think the move back to all-time highs is going to be relatively rapid. So just keep that in mind. Right now, obviously, this is the inflection area. 670 is that level to keep an eye on. This whole 670 to 690 area. But I would say if we do start moving up into that 900 area, watch for that flip and watch for price to really start going higher relatively quickly. Sellers are going to try to defend that area with all their might. You know, this is going to be a real battle zone up in here. I mean, look at the sell-offs from this area. They're all pretty strong sell-offs. So I would imagine they're going to try to defend this. But if price does get above here, it's going to be one of those breakout runners to all-time highs probably. What's up, Lee? How are you? All right, we got about 150 people in here right now. Thanks for tuning in tonight, guys. I appreciate you. The market's really not doing a whole lot just yet. Diana, that's coming. 2026. The reason why I have not been trading on, like, streaming during New York session is because the analytics didn't support me doing it. YouTube actually punishes your channel, like if you don't get a lot of viewers. And we weren't getting a lot of viewers during the New York session at all. In fact, the last regular trading out, like the New York session that I did stream, we only had, I want to say, like 70 people in there. Something like that. We currently have about 150 in the stream right now. So, I mean, if I was going to break into the trading like streamer space in order to succeed, I made the right move when I pivoted to only streaming during Asia session. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. I don't know that my channel would be where it is without it, to be fair. And in large part, that's because you guys tune in every night. So you guys are the reason that the channel's having all the success. So like I said before, I can't thank you enough. You guys are definitely the reason why the channel is growing. Yeah, Martin, you remember the good old days, Martin. You're an OG. You've been around a long time. You remember the days of streaming in front of 15 to 20 people. For months, guys. I mean, we're talking, I did it for like 7 or 8 months. Streaming in front of 15 people every morning. It was... Nice, Modern Family. No, I appreciate you guys. Yeah, when I do go, I hope you all show up. I hope you all tune out. I mean, there will be days where I have red days. You know, I'll have some pretty big trades in there too, though. The schedule that we're looking at right now is going to be probably Sunday nights. I'm probably still going to do the Asia session. What do you mean I'm mono on the microphone again? Does the mic sound bad for everybody? All right, sounds good for all right. All right, so schedule-wise, I think we're gonna do Sunday Asia sessions, like the night, the Globex. Then we're gonna do Monday, Wednesday, 1 to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard, and then we're gonna do Friday New York Open, so 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard on Fridays. And it's just gonna be trial and error, seeing what time slot works best. It's fine again. I know every time somebody says something about the mic, I start freaking out and looking at settings and everything, making sure it's good. But yeah, I think you guys will enjoy the New York sessions a little bit more than the Asia. The Asia sessions are fine, right? Like I know that's when most of you guys can trade because you've got day jobs or whatever. But the New York sessions obviously have a lot more action. Rice, you're excited for the New York session streams? Hey, what's good, Jay Styles? How are you? External speakers were not connected. I gotcha. Diana, you're excited too. Yeah, a lot of people. I think a lot of people have been waiting to see that. A lot of the newer subscribers that are just finding the channel have been waiting to see that. Rice and Martin have been OGs. They've been around for a long time. They've been around for years now at this point. So they've seen some regular trading hours, trading and streams. But it does look a lot different. It definitely looks a lot different. But there's nothing to do here. You're coin flipping if you're executing from here. There's nothing to do. I mean, I guess you could start positioning a micro long is what I would guess. But with a stop just below that 670 area. Yeah, massive. I mean, I guess start positioning along would be the play. I mean, you're going to have to risk the full 20 points, I think. Because you're probably going to get sweeps lower. And it's going to be kind of choppy. Oops, caps on. Is gold doing anything? Nope, gold sideways. What I'm excited about, guys, what I'm excited for in the New York streams is to not have this happen, right? We'll actually have a little bit more movement than a 30, 40 point range. You think when Powell speaks, there will probably be a rug pull? I don't know. I don't know. I can see. Let's see. Where's the daily? Okay, so those daily moving averages are now down at like, I got the 100 at around 280, 25,280, and I got the daily 50 is there, and then I still have the daily 20 sitting at like just above 25,200. I think as long as those hold up, we're probably going to all-time highs. I wouldn't hate another move back down there. Yeah, Grumpy, I'll leave the live streams up. You guys will be able to go back and watch them if you want to. Man, I have the Monday Night Football game on over here right now, and I keep looking up. What happened to the Eagles offense? Like in fact, Jalen Hurts just threw an interception, I think. Sensei, I'm on Quant Tower trading platform. I think when everybody tunes into the streams or finds my streams in the beginning, that's probably the question I get asked the most is what trading platform is this? Because they're so used to seeing like Ninja Trader or Project X or Tradeovate, and this looks nothing like it. You broke them about 2 months ago. Yeah, I mean, they look real bad. They look real bad. They don't look like a good team right now. They beat my Lions, but Jared Goff in that game looked about as bad as an NFL quarterback's ever looked. Okay, we're going to come down to that 670 area. That is the question. All right, let's see what happens here. I might Let's try something here. Just for fun. I'm going to put a buy limit right there at 670 and see if we can get a bounce here. Brady, is Lucid doing daily payouts now? No. The one that's talking about having a permanent daily payouts option is My Funded Futures right now. I haven't heard about Lucid doing anything like that. Teddy, you know an infinite money glitch? Just average down. Yeah, Brady. My Funded Futures definitely is going to have a daily payouts account option permanently here soon. I don't know when they're rolling that out. I would imagine it's sometime soon. But I did see the CEO Matt said something on X. Well, I'm not even gonna get this trade. I thought we would go tap 70 at least, but looks like just a fake out. Just a fake out. It's a pretty strong recovery. I think the longs might be the play at this point. I think the longs might be the play. So let's do this. I'm going to start a micro position here. Just because I'm a little late to the game. We're going to go ahead and target like 770 to see if we can get the move up. If price fails at these highs, I'll probably kill this. I know we got VWAP in here somewhere as well. Hey, what's up, Pedro? How are ya? There is that block up there at 750. And if we get that pull back down to 690, I'll probably add into this position as long as we're holding above 690. Johan, you took the long? Nice. Yeah, the move's probably back up. Feels weird trading micros. It feels very, very strange. Where's VWAP right now? VWAP is sitting at 710. Okay. If we get back above VWAP, I'll probably add into this position. Tory trades tan lines. Hit the likes. Yeah, guys, smash that thumbs up button for me if you could. I appreciate it. Boy, this is nice trading micros. I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna keep cell absorption, you hope? Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Oh, you got me confused with Corey the phone trader? Yeah. Yeah, I don't trade from my phone. I wish I was that skilled. Crawbillies. Lucid. So Lucid has a little bit smaller payout caps than Top Step does, but they're very similar setup. You just have consistency in your fundeds. Well, not in the flex. In the flex accounts in the funded stage, you don't have consistency. You have it on the eval. But on the pro accounts with Lucid, there's no consistency in the eval, meaning you can pass in a single day. But there is consistency on the sim funded stage. I was kind of hoping it would just knife right up through VWAP. Oh, the morning trade, love? Yeah. Yeah, the morning trading was amazing. Yeah, Team Massive. I'll put a stop in. Well, I'll probably just exit it below 670 if it gets there. I'm not too concerned about it though. I kind of think we're range bound. Could be wrong, but I kind of think we're range bound. Yeah, Crawbillies, I think you would like Lucid. They're more designed for the long-term success, I think. Lucid's great. Of all the new props, I like them the best. Payouts hit your bank account within minutes from time of request. It's kind of like My Fun and Futures. My Fun and Futures is nearly instant as well. Those two are definitely the fastest payouts that I've ever received. By a long shot, too. It's not even close. It's not even close. Yeah, Team Massive. I mean, if it gets above that 770 area, you're looking at yesterday's high. I mean, I don't know that we get that kind of move on the Asia session. I'm really thinking kind of 750 is probably the top for Asia session. But definitely London session could push right back up through there. Tim, you're long at 696. Nice. One second, guys. Kelly, this market's killing you. Yeah, Teddy, my fund of futures used to be the first 10K too. They went to 80-20 recently. Lucid has gone to, I think, 80-20 as well. Unless you have one of their older accounts, then you still get the first 10K. I think all the props are gonna be forced to go to that kind of model though here soon. And it's not of their choosing. It's more like the SEC starting to step in and put in like rules and regulations that they're having compliance issues. Later, Kelly. Enjoy your night. Mr. NA, generally I trade minis. Just tonight I'm not expecting anything huge, and I was late on the entry on this one, so just to limit the risk and the downside that I could take in the heat, I'm going to probably add into a micro position here. But right now, yeah, we're trading there's one micro contract long on right now. It's a pretty solid rejection of VWAP right there. So could we see a little more downside first? Is the question. It's all right. It's one micro. I'm not too concerned about it. Let's just target 750. Let's be smart about this. Front run 750. Below 670, guys, I will kill this trade. All right, we got about 160 people in here. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight, guys. I appreciate you. If you haven't yet, smash that thumbs up button for me. It really does help the channel. Oh gosh, it's so slow. It's so slow. Oh, I can't wait to start streaming during New York sessions. It's so slow. Yeah, massive. It's so bad. And the thing is, like the moves, like the big moves, they just come out of nowhere, kind of. So you just have to kind of sit there and hold your trade, you know. And it could end up being a $400 loss before you know it if you're trading minis. Have I started to think about the co-host? Do you think I need a co-host, Lo? Tori trades. I mean, I'd love to have Tori on. I don't think she would have much interest in coming on the live streams. I don't think she would have much interest in coming on my live streams, right? Like, it wouldn't benefit her any. She's big time in the space. She's big time. I'm a small fish. She's a big fish. I need some eye candy with me. Yeah, we're all right. Like in one micro, I'm not really concerned. Technically, I could take 100 points of drawdown and be fine. You know, I'm not going to take 100 points of drawdown, but it's the power of micros. It's the power of micros. I should think about getting a horrible trader with me. We used to do. Here's the thing, guys. I don't know why. A lot of people say you want co-hosts and stuff like that. Every collab stream that I've ever done or where I have guests on has always performed far worse than when it's just me. You know, like I don't know why that is, but every single time I've had guests on, those streams are usually the worst performing streams. People seem to want to watch solo traders. I don't know why. Probably because they can have more engagement with them and they can ask them specific questions, you know, the individual trader. I mean, maybe. I don't know why that is. But yeah, collab streams never really, like, unless you're a big streamer, they never really do well. I don't know why. They just don't do well. Because you don't trade as much? Well, yeah, I mean, there's that. Oh, brainwash cleaner. Yeah, 30K. Yeah. Yeah, guys, that just goes to show you how valuable actually Asia session is. So for those of you when West featuring Tory Trade shirtless live stream. But yeah, I mean, think about that. Even with how little I've actually traded during Asia session, you know, I only trade for a couple hours every night. Since April, I've made over 30K. I've made over $30,000. So that's I mean, that's a full-time income for some people. Just trading a couple hours a night. Oh, this is painfully slow. I might just have to, maybe what I'm going to do, guys, is just position myself for a hold overnight on micros and just let it ride. Wake up and maybe be up, you know, a few $100. Or who knows, maybe we lose 670 and oh, thanks, Brainwash. Appreciate you. Thanks for the kind words. Yeah, the collab streams just don't do well. I don't know why. They just don't do well. I always thought it was a good idea because we used to do like a Trading with the Boys segment where I would have you know, I'd have my friend Nims and Palmetto and DJP on, and they just wouldn't, just people didn't tune in. Martin, they were great. Yeah, Martin, I think you think they were great though because you're one of the OGs. You know, you're part of that circle, and you know them. You know, but for an outsider, I don't know that it's good entertainment. It was because of Nims, Raba. Nims is funny. People tune in because of Nims. That guy is a character. Gotta love Nims. I gotta get Nims on a stream so that the new people can get to know him a little bit. He's... Wait, what? Streamlabs, Crawbillies, please refrain from posting links. Wait, what? What's going on here? I don't even know what Streamlabs is yelling at you about, Crawbillies. I'm sorry. I have no idea what's going on here. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on. Sorry, Crawbillies. Yeah, Streamlabs all of a sudden is yelling at you. Bring on ICT on the stream and watch my views skyrocket. Yeah, I mean, I don't know that it's worth it. DS. I don't know that that's worth it. And your credibility plummet. Lance, yeah, the New York session was great for me. I made, let's see here. I'll tell you exactly what I made. I made... $1,685 times 2. So what's 1,685 times 2? So 3,300 to 3,360, 3,370, something like that. Really only traded for about an hour too. That's what was great. Happened quick. Hey, later, Modern Family. Enjoy your night. Yeah, Piter, I'm long right now. I'm long right now. Lance, you had to use the code before the Black Friday deal was about to... I'm sure the new deals are all going to come out. I think, honestly, the best deal right now is probably Trade Day. 40% off, no activation. Is probably the... I mean, I know Apex has one going on right now, but I can't recommend them. I just can't. I can't do it. I'm sorry. But I want to say of the ones that I have, Trade Day's got a good deal going on right now. Take Profit Trader did extend their deal with the 30% off, no activation fee, refund of your evaluation once you reach payout. Lance, yeah, they have daily payouts on Trade Day as well. Trade Day basically has the similar accounts to Take Profit Trader. But they also have end of day drawdown option. Martin, here's the thing. I'm not going to add partnerships unless I trust the company. So I have to do my research. I'll look into some of these other props and see if it's something that I would be interested in. I've had a few reach out to me. wanting partnerships, but I haven't. Like, I have to be able to recommend them to you guys. I don't just want to load up a bunch of props just for affiliate purposes. You know? I have to trust them and know that they're going to do right by you guys as well before I'll partner with them. Because the last thing I want to do is you guys to get, like, I partner with one of these really cheap props out there, you know, where their evaluations are like $40 and then you guys get denied a bunch of payouts. Galvan, so I've been around a little while. And I've just seen too much shady stuff happen to traders that I know. Not that anything's happened to me in particular, but I've seen too much stuff. I've seen them create rules on the fly. I've just seen too much stuff. I don't trust them. You know, and that's just me. Trade with who you want to trade with. I'm not saying that should sway you one way or the other. But me personally, I've seen too much stuff. Just too much ridiculous, shady stuff. Folks getting banned for taking too many payments. I mean, the fact of the matter is, when there's firms out there that are paying within minutes, you know, there should be zero reason why a payout should go through this whole process of getting approved for 2 weeks. Yeah, Lance, I mean, I'm not knocking props at all. At all. The props definitely have their value. They definitely have their space. Right? Like I said before, people who trade a personal account often don't succeed trading on props because you're operating under tight restrictions, and that's how they limit their damage. Corey, no, this is the only trade that I've taken. I'm $22 in the red right now. Yeah, Michael, 100%. 100%. Oftentimes what you're going to find, you know, I think competitively, you know, My Fun and Futures and Lucid are priced in the right area. Top Step's priced appropriately now, I believe, as well. No, guy. I trade minis normally. It's just with the action that we're getting tonight. It made more, and where my original entry was, I wasn't willing to risk, because really my line in the sand is going to be 670. So once price gets below 670, but because I was late on the long here, I only wanted to put on that much risk. But normally I trade mini contracts. Yeah, Michael. Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, like Project X has its issues. It goes down. Guy, I'd look at gold from time to time. Gold's right here. Gold's not doing a whole lot for me. It's sideways. I think it kind of just probably gravitates back down. Back down to this area, this 4180 area, 4200 psych level. It's just moving really, really slow. Everything's really slow tonight. Justin, yeah, until price gets below that 25,670 area, I like longs. Back up into 750. I mean, I'm in a long right now. Oh, Justin, you're targeting, you're front running 800. Yeah, I don't mind that at all. It's just going to take all night to get there. Gold is moving and grooving right now. I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't have minded a short from like 35, 42.35, but that was this morning when that trade happened. I mean, it's literally moved what, 18 points, which is a lot on gold if you're trading mini contracts, for sure, but it's nowhere near an entry point for me. Yeah, Wonky, there's really not a good trade in here. Another reason why I took a micro position and not a mini. Just one right now, Jay. Just one. Here, maybe this will be better. Let me scroll down and see if I can put something else in the... here you go. There's the open P&L. DT, I'm in a long. I'm in a long from 698.50. Oh, you could not walk away, Lance? Oh, no. I'm telling you guys, it is imperative to just know when you're not seeing it well and having the ability to just shut it down with a small red day. It's so crucial, absolutely crucial for long-term success to not have the blow-up days. I'm guilty of it too. I'm guilty of it as well. Yeah, we'll see, Corey. I mean... Oh, yeah, Rabba, I saw your post actually on Discord. Looked like yesterday was wild for you. All right, Chris. We'll see you later. Oh, this trade's going to last forever. This trade is going to last forever, guys. Oh, man. I can't wait till 2026. Oh, it's going to be so much better. These Asia sessions. They're starting to grind on me a little bit. Tim, it goes directly to your, they go through Plaid. So ACH. So directly to your bank account. If you're in the United States. Lucid does Plaid. Yeah, Adam. Lucid pays out through Plaid. For U.S. residents. If you live overseas, it's a little different. I think you have to go through Rise if you're overseas. Can we do currency futures? When you go to request, Tim, you'll just put in your information. What's up, LC? How are you? Robert, they go through ADP for overseas, then sent to PayPal or to a bank account? Okay. Yeah, currencies are Forex, for sure. If you're doing currency pairs. Oh, no, LC. You YOLO'd 3 accounts today? No, don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah, Rabba. Lucid's really fast. My Fund of Futures is really fast too. Those are the 2 fastest, definitely, that I've experienced, for sure, without a doubt. Literally within a minute or 2, on both. I love, do I pay attention to the 4-hour time frame? Of course. Of course. So 6E is what? The euro? 6J is what? The Japanese yen? 6B is what? The pound? Oh, guys, this is brutal. I can't wait to start streaming during New York session. I don't know how you guys do this every night. I don't know how we do it every night. This is crazy. This is not moving. I mean, these are 5-minute candles. You got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, an hour. You got an hour and 20 minutes. Quit your 9 to 5 to trade 24/7. Right, Cor? Right? Oh, man. I know. Luckily today during New York session, I was done in an hour. Yeah, this is bad. This is bad. This is really bad. Yeah, Diana, this is 1 hour. This is an hour and 20 minutes of price action right here. 709 to 675. Yeah, this the price. It's pretty bad. It's really bad. Yeah, this is the type of stuff where if I wasn't streaming during Asia session, I would not even have my charts open. Wouldn't even have my charts open. Would be doing something else with my time. You think the top of the hour we're gonna move? Let's see. So another 5 minutes. All right, we'll wait another 5 minutes. But guys, if we get no movement here, I'm just gonna call it for tonight. Like this is ridiculous. And it's done it twice. Did it up here, and now it's doing it down here. It will not hit 700 for the rest of the night. New York session, you pass an eval on a 5-minute candle. Yeah, facts. Yeah, Justin, it's pretty bad. This is really bad. Really, really bad. I mean, literally. Even gold. Even gold. Gold is stuck too. I mean, the ES is not doing anything. NQ is not doing anything. Anybody got a Japanese yen chart up? How's the yen doing? How's the Nikkei doing? Like, is the Nikkei moving around? I mean, there's just no volume. There is no volume. The Nikkei is terrifying. Michael, you need to trade GBP JPY. The Nikkei just teleports all of a sudden. Johan's like, come on. I know this is, I mean, this is why I entered a micro. There's no doubt about it. Oh, this is bad. Let's just wait on the new hourly candle print. If it doesn't move at all on the new hourly, I mean, yeah, I never traded Forex, guys. I never did Forex. I never traded currencies. So I don't know anything about them really. Oh, this is brutal. I'm so used to trades going like in your favor or against you immediately, and it's just not happening tonight. We have been stuck. Hey, Corey. Yeah, you too. You trade NQ and Bitcoin and Forex? We did what we should do. Force a trade. Just keep forcing the action. Yeah, it's bad. This is bad. All right. There's the new hourly candle open. More higher time frame chop. What's up, Indian Burn? How are ya? Oh boy, guys. I might kill this thing. This is awful. I might just take the, what am I down? $14, $15 on this position. Might just take the loss. It's like watching the weekly candle. This is really, really bad. Hey, DT. Yeah, that's probably the smart. You're probably making the smart choice, to tell you the truth. Later, Antoine. Yeah, I know. I'm right there with you. I am right there with you. It is not moving. This is a half hour in like a what? A 13-point range on NQ. Are you kidding me? Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. All right, guys. I'm gonna kill this trade. I'm not gonna sit here through this. Like this could end up being really, really bad. All right, so on that trade, I ended up losing about $17. Well, no, $20. Yeah, so 2074 is what I'm down on the night. I'm just gonna call it there, guys. We're not getting any kind of good price action. We got about 200 people in here right now. Thanks for tuning in tonight. I appreciate you. If you're continuing to trade safe, stay patient. I will be back tomorrow night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard for another Globex session. Thanks for hanging out with me. This is looking incredibly painful for the rest of the session tonight for me. You might be in your trade for a little while if you're stuck in one. So enjoy the rest of your night, and I will see you all tomorrow night at 8:30. Peace.